I don't feel like talking about what's going on with Trump.
They was
Held in contempt again and all this other
They
stuff.
were talking on the View today about how he's a big baby. He always pouting and
well, let's do this. Here, I'll mention it.
The
Hold
Constitution.
on. Let me put my picture up. Oh, well, go ahead. Say what you're saying.
They not following the Constitution. What do you know about the Constitution, Trump? You had 4 years to know about the Constitution. Now all of a sudden, dude.
He gonna get hit.
You really want to clean up grass that bad? Were you in the streets?
Yeah, that's bad.
What's wrong with him?
There, I'll show a picture of comb over. Okay.
Yeah, he acting like a big baby.
It says testifying in hush money trial, porn actor Stormy Daniels describes first meeting Trump. Did you know how she met him? Stormy Daniels took the witness stand Tuesday.
How she was introduced?
So that's today at Donald Trump's hush money trial.
They're talking now.
Yeah. Describing for jurors her sexual encounter the porn actor says she had in 2006 that resulted in her being paid off to keep silent during the presidential election 10 years later. Daniels strolled briskly into the courtroom before being sworn in, not pausing to look at Trump. She stared straight ahead as she entered, but later shook his head and whispered frequently to his lawyers while she was testifying.
She lying. I ain't did all that. I don't even like her horse.
And how much you want to bet the judge was like this?
Shut up.
You're influencing the jurors. How am I influencing the jurors? By doing this?
I don't know her. She ain't my type. Oh, God.
Justice Falls says, "Hey, Justice.
Hey, Justice.
Hey, ladies. Hey. Wonderful to be. Wait a minute. Wouldn't it be funny if the person you're delivering to was watching the show? Has anyone ever recognized you? Girl, we ain't that big yet. But
yeah, we've come.
If we become, we did.
Mm-hmm.
They recognized us on the show.
They knew us anyway. They knew we.
Not from this. From our jokes of the day. Yeah, that's how people really know us.
Jokes of the day is when people
watch
know
out, Lenore. You swear going around the thing.
I could try one.
You're not the best person to go around curves.
I knew this.
To be looking at the camera.
Hey, everyone.
Watch us crash into the
ditch.
That
was a Seinfeld moment, wasn't it? Wasn't it a Seinfeld?
No, he did a joke about it. No, that was his joke. His stand-up. He said that in his stand-up. About being on the phone and getting an accident.
Okay, I thought it wasn't one of the episodes.
He said, "What is the person on the other line supposed to say?"
Yeah,
like
listening to him, talking to him.
No, he said because you on the phone like, he said the person on the line is like, so should I hang up and maybe call?
I can't really help right now.
Yeah, that was a Seinfeld.
Okay.
But anyway, thanks, Justice. What was I saying
about Trump?
Oh no, but if we did become famous, I think that's when it would happen. That's the chances of somebody actually watching you, and you know what I'm saying?
Like a DDG.
Yeah. But then again, if I'm famous, I'm not gonna be doing this. Maybe I might still do it. Doggone it. I would probably still do it.
Uber and DoorDash.
Until I couldn't do it anymore.
That's true.
Daniel's testimony, which included a detailed and at times graphic accounting of the encounter.
Did she talk about his body parts? Because she did say on The View how little he was.
It said it became somewhat of a spectacle. It became somewhat of a spectacle.
His little hands really make sense.
Courtroom testimony from a porn actor who says she had an intimate encounter with the former president.
Yes.
And the presumptive Republican nominee adds to the long line of historic firsts in the case already with tawdry claims of sex payoffs and covers up. Her statements are central to the case because in the final weeks of Trump's 2016 Republican presidential campaign, his then lawyer, fixer, Michael Cohen, paid Daniels $130,000 to keep quiet about what she says was an awkward and unexpected sexual encounter. It was at a celebrity golf outing in Lake Tahoe. Trump has pleaded not guilty.
Not guilty of what?
She said she met him at the golf tournament where they discussed the adult film industry.
Don't tell my wife.
Which means he watches porn too.
I wasn't here. We never
He
met.
probably told her he watched her. I've seen a couple of your things. You're really good.
Hey, I like that. Hey, let's get together.
She said he initiated the sex after inviting her to dinner and back to his hotel room. After it ended, she said it was really hard to get my shoes because my hands were shaking so hard. I was terrified. He said, oh, it was great. Let's get together again, honey bunch.
I wish she could give details of what's on his body. And
She
that'll
did.
let them know.
She did another
He had
stuff.
a tattoo on the inner thigh and that kind of stuff. So how you gonna say that? You stripped in front of her? You just do that to any woman?
She said, I just wanted to leave.
Come on, Trump. If they do intimate details of your body, that your wife would go, how she know my husband got a such and such?
He's disgusting.
He is. A lot of people do that, though. He's no different than a lot of people who
but
cheat
they're
on
not
their
the president of the United States.
No, Clinton did.
Yeah.
So, come on.
When you get to the light, well, you're going to keep going. I don't want you to miss this.
Okay.
Because you're going to gear off to the left.
Okay.
Coming up here. It's a weird yeah, he's disgusting.
But let's prove it. They
No, and
prove
another
it.
thing, no, they don't have to prove that. They just have to prove he gave her the money, which they already did.
Oh, okay.
And they already proved that it came from his campaign. They have to prove he knew about it and that Michael Cohen wasn't just going on his own and doing it.
Like Michael Cohen would throw himself under the bus.
Thank you. Make a left here.
Like I'm just gonna throw myself under the bus and do this because I don't care about myself anymore and I don't like myself.
Yeah.
Come on now. I was influenced.
Make a right here.
Right here.
Yeah.
Wow. So we'll see. She's talking as we speak. It may be already over her testimony.
When you get to the light, make a right.
It was funny because
what'd I say?
Get to the light, make a right.
Okay, because she'll keep going and be like, you didn't tell me.
It was funny because on The View, Whoopi was being funny. She said, I got a list of suggestions on what jails to send him to, what prisons. She said they could reopen Alcatraz and he be there by himself. But they can, because of the security purposes and things that they need to set up, it should be. He said, what about where the cop, what's the guy, the Hispanic, the Mexican mafia man? Go with Chopper, where he went. Put him where he went. She named some good places. She named places where famous,
you're going right.
Famous people went. Why not? Because remember you said how you gonna put a former commander-in-chief in prison.
What I told you that the the Secret Service is trying to figure out how to do this.
She said reopen Alcatraz, renovate it, make sure it's okay for him. He can be by himself.
You have Instagram on your phone? Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see.
But make sure you're not in.
I'm